So in this video I actually went over your trades, and if you want to do the same and send me some trades, I have a Discord server where I'm probably doing this more often now. So this is the first trade we're gonna go over. It's from Reg, from one of my Discord members. And the first thing I already noticed is that we are bullish as fuck. I wouldn't take a buy right here, since I always want to buy in discount, buy in discount and sell in premium. And you can clearly see in higher time frames that we are bullish. Here we had a bullish impulsive move, kind of retrace and bullish impulsive move. But the thing is, it moves different than Forex, and normally only trade Forex. So I will give out my thoughts, but it's probably not right for this, since I don't trade it, but still. We can, in lower time frames, you clearly see that we took like this liquidity and we had like the Fibonacci retracement into golden zone, taking liquidity, as I said, into order block kind of thing. So it really looks good. Fibonacci is, wait, I placed it wrong. No, I actually tried to place it right, what I'm saying. Wait, here. Okay. I mean, it's still a good trade in lower time frames, but overall in higher time frames, this just doesn't look bullish to me. I wouldn't risk buying here after it took so many bullish movements, and then it took like this big liquidity right there. So I wouldn't look for a buy at all. But this, I mean, a short doesn't look good either right now. I don't like the price movement right there. I wouldn't trade it at all. But that's just me. I think it's because it's not Forex. So this is short analyzation of this whole thing. I don't need to analyze more since, as I said, I won't take it, but we can clearly see the liquidity sweep, the liquidity build-up here with the trendline liquidity as well. So in lower time frames, it looks like a good thing. Just the bias for me wasn't right, so I wouldn't have took it. But we will already go into the next trade. So this is the next trade from Crumble, and I will do the same thing as before. This is actually a Forex pair, so I can go over that way better. And the first thing I already see, it's 1 minute time frame, really tight stop loss, which I normally don't like to trade, since spreads and stuff like that can easily take you out, and it's just way too risky to have such a tight stop loss. In my opinion, I like to have at least a 5 pips or something stop loss, and I only trade in like 5 minute to 50 minute. But still, we're gonna go over that. Wait, where is it here? Same thing again. We are overall. Oh wait, I mean we are not. I mean it's eyed from the discount and premium thing, but you can see that it didn't retrace now. We had like the consolidation right here, going into this demand zone or order block zone, same thing here, as you can see. I'm gonna mark it real quick. We can see that it retraced into that after taking the consolidation liquidity here. Oops, one color here. You can see we had the manipulation phase, now it went up. But I just wouldn't risk it not retracing here, because we could be retracing to this golden zone type of thing and then continue to go for the buy side liquidity right there. So I wouldn't like this trade from the buyers. I would normally wait until it goes into here, then it should take liquidity and then it should go up. And also I think if we take our volume here, fixed range volume profile, you will see that we had a lot of volume. Actually, no, this is matching. This is really good. Since we see that, wait, if I delete everything. If we mark our volume area here, we will see that it actually bounced perfectly on this volume area. I don't think he actually noticed that, but that's the point, that's the reason it probably bounced right there. And then it would be a good trade, but I normally would wait until it did its impulsive move, retrace back into here, something like this, and you could right now actually take this trade and aim for this liquidity. This was something I would take actually. If we have like this liquidity here, we had a really impulsive move there. Obviously weekend fucks this up, but if it wasn't weekend, I would make like a stop loss somewhere here with a reason. I won't find the reason right now since I'm making the video and need to be fast. But if I would take a trade, I would take it like this after did an impulsive move away from the volume area. And as I said, he probably didn't notice that, but you can see it clearly bounced off that area right there instantly, which is really good if you consider it matching with the sweep that we had here, the consolidation that we sweeped here as well, even though I don't like 1 minute consolidations. And also it doesn't match the consolidation anymore since it had like a manipulation move. I talked about this in last video. Then did the up move, but just faked out people. Then it went down, taking a lot of liquidity from smart money concept traders. Then it bounced on the volume area and then it actually went up, taking this liquidity, which is a good liquidity right there, I think, here. But I still wouldn't take it because it's not in the discount area. And it's just, of course it can work, but I want my probabilities to be as maxed out as possible, if you know what I mean. And yeah, that's it for this trade. We're gonna go over the next trade. So this is actually a losing trade this time from another person on my Discord, Ayan, and a lot of people send winning trades, obviously, because it's better, or not better, but it's people just like to send winning trades. I can't explain it in English right now. But by the way, it's obviously easier to tell the difference in afterwards when it was a losing trade, because there's just things that change when you see the price movement. But still, I want to go over it and maybe tell you that and give my thoughts. He took it because of this order block, which is in low time frame not a bad thing to do. I'm gonna mark it real quick, and then we're gonna go in higher time frames and see if he did a mistake with a bias once again, since I feel like a lot of people are missing out on that. Overall, it already looks better in terms of we took this liquidity right there. I think I actually know this is currently bouncing in this liquidity. Right. If we go here, go in low time frames once again, we had a lot of impulsive down movement here. And at some point we just want to kind of go back into this, which is right to do here. I would buy here as well. The thing is that we had such impulsive move at the end, and then a retracement here making a perfect bounce that normally probably goes for this liquidity again, and then it turns that, which happened here exactly, because it just did such a good retracement into kind of, did a good retracement here after impulsive move, which normally follows with another impulsive move, taking out this liquidity, especially because it was a better liquidity in combination with this bounce. So it made a really, really insane liquidity right there for people to take out, because smart money concept probably entered here, and then we have a lot of liquidity here, so it wants to take that out once more, and then you could have entered. You can clearly see that you can avoid that with either breathing room. If you see that happening with your trades, like just give the stop loss some breathing room to the downside here, and then you already won the trade. But obviously you can easily say that afterwards. But you always, if you see that there's a big liquidity, if you want to take a trade basing on this demand zone or supply and demand, I don't even know if it's supply or demand, but this order block kind of thing, then you normally or you should at least make your stop loss a little bit below to avoid going into or hitting a stop loss just because there's a lot of liquidity, So I think that's it from. I mean, I don't like this as a TP since we had a really impulsive move down there. So why wouldn't it kind of react in the middle, especially because we had a lot of volume right there. If we go here into here, we see that here's a lot of volume. It actually bounces on the volume area here. And we see that, bro, this is so messy. But I think you get the point. I'm gonna delete this real quick. We can clearly see that it bounced off this thing again, and here it kind of reacts to it, consolidating around it. Then we go above it and actually, bounce on it again. So I would make my first TP here. It's a 1-to-1 risk reward, which is fine. And second TP here, even though it worked out, I still think this is a really good TP. It could have also just bounced on that and then take liquidity once again, since a lot of liquidity is resting here once again, since there's trendline liquidity, as you can see here. So I would consider making my TP right there and then just going break even. You would have still won it, but you would have been sure that this wasn't the right bounce and we continue to go lower. But yeah, I think that's it for the video. If you want to join my Discord and send your trades, it's in the bio. And like and subscribe. I want to reach the 500 subs until February end, even though it's a high goal. But yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.